What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV Travel Highlights, and today we are going to do a tour here of Thonglor Road. Basically right here is the end. The problem is it's a Monday night and most of the bars are closed on a Monday, at least the ones over this way. Doesn't mean that Monday night's a completely pointless night to be in Thonglor. It just means that the bars are closed. A lot of the bars are closed. But I'm not going into any of the bars anyway, so what you'll get out of this video is an idea of what is around here. I've always been curious about Thonglor before coming here, so that's what the point of this video is. That's actually a hospital. So there's two different sides of the road. You could argue that that side's better, you could argue that this side's better. At certain points, this side has more going on than that side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down Thonglor. My hotel that I'm staying at right now is the Staybridge Suites. I like Staybridge. I'm a member with IHTV. I'm also doing the full tour of the Staybridge Suites over on Island Hopper TV Hotels channel. But if you want to just see what that hotel looks like in detail, I'm not taking you in there today, but on this channel, but there will be a full video there. So lots of pastries and restaurants, cafes, a lot of digital nomads or people who are expats, if you want to call them that, or immigrants, whatever your preferred terminology is. They like Thonglor. Now Thonglor runs north to south. Look at that. Oh boy. Got caught in a pickle here. That was the first time that happened on Thonglor, although I'm sure it happens often. Look at all the traffic. I mean, Monday night, 7 p.m. traffic. So there's also lots of condos and hotels, mostly condos, I would say. It's more of a living, long-term stay area. Like, you're not going to find it Hilton or a Marriott, and the only IHG brand they have here is, you know, Staybridge Suites, which has got refrigerator, microwave, washer and dryer, those kind of concepts. But this area I'm walking through now, you can see where people would kind of live down these alleyways and stuff, has some Airbnb and stuff. But as you start progressing closer towards Sukhumvit, because eventually it bumps up next to Sukhumvit, and I believe this is known as Soi 55, Thonglor Soi 55, just to give you an idea. You know, Soi 11 is the famous road on Sukhumvit, although I like the opposite side of the road where they built the new hotel, or the new mall. I think it's called M-Sphere. No. Emporium. They built a new mall. I know that. But anyway. I like the other side of the road over there from Soi 26, 24, 22, and 20. More so than I like being around Soi 11, because Soi 11, it seemed like they kind of closed down a lot of the hotels. Some major blocks are closed off, which is impacting the walkability. I mean, it's still got all the clubs, it's still got the vibes, but they need to open up some of those hotels that are under renovation, or they need to do something with those empty lots. Just my opinion. That's why I prefer Soi 22, Soi 24. You can see there's not much problems. Ooh, what happened here? This is a sticky situation. That must have just happened. I did not see that walking up, because I had actually just walked up this. Ooh. Little chihuahua. Okay, so here's where all the restaurants, this is kind of where all the action really begins at this point. See lots of restaurants. Got that mosque there. These little like hole-in-the-wall Thai-style restaurants. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory on where I've been. So I went up to Laos by car. I went through Isan. So I went Korat, Khon Kaen, and then I went to Udon Thani, Nong Khai, and then I crossed the border at Nong Khai into Laos. I went to Vientiane, Luang Bieng. I was going to go up to Luang Prong, but I didn't quite make it up there that time, and I was going to actually wrap down past Luang Prong to the Golden Triangle into Chiang Mai, and then come back down the other way. But I ended up backtracking the same way that I came, and each day I would just do one spot at a time. Like today, my driver for some reason took the back roads, which ended up being like a 4.5 to 5 hour drive, and from Korat to Bangkok's probably only supposed to take about 4 hours, but he took about 5 hours, and he was on all the side roads. Like Google Maps said it was going to take about 4 hours. Well, we left at 10 and arrived at 3. And we only stopped one time to get gas. You got Pennies right there. Just a couple bars. This area here is called the Avenue. But yeah, I toured all those places. I will say this, at Korat, this time I stayed in a whole different area. So the tour that I gave for Korat, which is Nakhon Ratchasima, was good, but I didn't show the area that I stayed this time, which was the Central Plaza area at the Centaura. But I stayed at the Pullman in Khon Kaen, and I like that one. It's a little bit older hotel though, that's for sure, but it works. Good location. I also stayed at the Adlib, which is a brand new skyscraper in Khon Kaen. Nice hotel, beautiful restaurant. And then Udon Thani, I stayed at the Centaura and a Piranha Chai or something like that. Tried 2 different hotels there. I mean, Isan is cool. I wouldn't be in a big hurry to go back up to Isan. I didn't really do much in the rural Thailand area. But yeah, I mean, I would go back to Isan, but I'm not going to be in a hurry to go back there. I would probably go back to Laos before I go back to Isan. Laos has some beautiful nature, and Vientiane is not too bad either. A lot of people say they don't like Laos, but I kind of liked it. It's progressing. I mean, it's got more infrastructure than, say, like Kathmandu, Nepal. This is the Grand Center Point. See, Thonglor is a long road. But yeah, they had some situation happen up in Luang Bieng here recently where backpackers died. I think that happened a couple weeks ago. So there was like a little bit of publicity, negative publicity about that, because it was like over 5 backpackers died of alcohol poisoning. I guess it was methanol. Quite a serious situation. These were like 19-year-olds. A couple older ones too, but you know, they had a whole life ahead of them. Went to Laos and didn't come back. But I would say going around Luang Bang, I felt as though it was safe. But you know, you got to watch the drinks, the food. Really, they don't rely much on Western tourists there, or backpackers, because there's a whole Chinese tourism industry there. Most of the tourists are from China. So I did tours there. You can watch those videos. We're here in almost mid-December. It's not quite mid-December yet, but we're getting close to that. And you can see some of the Christmas decorations around here in Thonglor. Just good vibes. I mean, imagine coming here on a weekend. Oh wow, Wagyu. I'm on a low-carb diet. I might need to get that right there. Yeah, I'm on a low-carb diet. I've been doing it for a month. Trying to cut out the sugar and all the junk food. I still eat lots of rice, so that's probably not helping. Somebody come. Japanese. Sawadee-ka. Two haircut places side by side. You don't like one, you go to the other. Fresh fruit. You guys are enjoying this video so far. Smash up the likes. Subscribe to the channel. It actually has the Staybridge Suite right here, and then it like really picks up as we get closer to Sukhumvit. Staybridge Suites has a beautiful rooftop bar. They got like these glass domes that you sit in for dinner. The thing is, it's not easy to get to the other side of the road. Like if I wanted to go there, I have to find the crosswalk. And then it's like a crapshoot getting across the road. So anyway, this is the Somerset Hotel. Right here. We're looking quite festive over there. I almost want to say that's a mall. They don't even have like a bridge to get across. There's a crosswalk. Right here. This is Thonglor 5. Thonglor is definitely vibrant. I've also stayed in Siloam. I mean, so far, there's like 4 main areas for nightlife in Bangkok that I've personally experienced. Sukhumvit, Siloam, Thonglor, Khao San. And I guess you could say number 5 would be Chinatown for sure. But I almost considered Khao San, Chinatown very similar. So I just walked past the Staybridge Suites there. But then it kind of slows down right here. But yeah, if you're looking for nightlife, Sukhumvit has the best hotels, best malls, probably best food options in varieties. If you're looking for more of a place to live long term, like as a nomad, like you probably don't want to live in Sukhumvit. It's a bit chaotic actually. For me, after about 3 or 4 days on Sukhumvit, I'm kind of like, okay, I need to go to a more relaxed place, or I'll kind of stay on one of those alleyways a little bit further away from, like an alleyway like that, but more of a soy. Because like right here at Staybridge, right when I step out of my hotel, this is what's greeting me. The city streets. The sounds. I mean, it's the sirens, the cars, the motorbikes, the tuk-tuks. So there's also an Intercontinental down here, and then there's a big old Marriott hotel. I'm not sure where the Marriott is exactly. I just know it's like right there on the corner with Sukhumvit. But yeah, coming down from Sukhumvit today, or from Korat, we were on the freeway. My driver was going, I don't know, 80 miles an hour on the freeway, which, if you know anything about Thailand freeways, they don't have the best safety record. So I was kind of concerned, but he was an older gentleman. He was smooth with it. I mean, he knew how to handle his car for sure. But the craziest thing was the people who were riding motor scooters. He was going 80, which was over 100, I would say 120 to 130 kilometers an hour. There was guys on motor scooters, not motorcycles, but motor scooters, literally just wearing a sweater and a helmet, passing us on scooters like that. And I was like, this is crazy. Going, at least over 70 miles an hour on a motor scooter on a freeway that's crowded. Like, there was a motor scooter that went in between me, or our car, and another car, and he just took the middle gap and sped right through there. at a speed upwards of 70 miles an hour. Here's a Korean restaurant. This little area, you can see, it's quite lit up. A lot going on here. Ramen Tenyo. Nice little street here. Again, more Japanese restaurants. For a guy like me who's trying to lose weight, Japanese food works because not very high in carbs. I eat a lot of sushi. Teeth white, 3,800 baht. It's like $100. I went to one of those clinics earlier just to see what's going on in there, and she was telling me about liposuction. Not something that I would want to do, but I was entertaining the idea, so I was listening. She was showing me pictures of guys who did it. I guess, yeah, for a month after, you have to wear like a corset to hold your stuff together. It takes like a month to heal. And 16,900 for gut liposuction, but it depends on your size. I guess this guy, he had 3 liters of fat removed. So you guys get an idea. 3 liters of fat. She showed me the picture of what the fat looked like in the jug. I mean, how else do you burn that? So that was quite interesting. I'm trying to burn it the natural way. If I can. It's just, I'm pretty good shape. It's just I have a little bit of a gut. And there's 2 types of fat. There's subcutaneous fat, which is on the outside of your abdomen muscle. And then there's visceral fat, which is underneath your abdomen muscle. So we've made it here to Sukhumvit. You can see just Sukhumvit's just so much busier all the way down. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so we're in Thonglor here. It's a Monday night. Wow, you can get a good haircut there. Real men's haircut. Barber. You know it's a real man's haircut when they do like waxing of the nose and the ear. and what do they, when they got a switchblade where they can straight razor your neck and stuff. Because salons, they don't do that. Teeth white. Ramen over there.
That's what I'm saying. I need to get
It's like some good beef.